Game Time is brought to you in part by Good Success Christian Church and Ministries, a purpose-driven church where they want you to experience the love and love the experience. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Game Time Game of the Week between the Ballou Knights and the HD Woodson Warriors. Appreciate you guys locking it in right here at TSDN. Make sure you like and subscribe. I want to get as many people as we can watch some DCIAA football. Great matchup between two of the better historic programs in the league. 2017 DCIAA Turkey Bowl champions and the 2018 DCIAA Turkey Bowl champions. Set to get this one underway. It'll be number 34. Set to kick off, and there is the kick. It'll be number 1, Kayvon Sneed, set to return for the Warriors. And Sneed is past midfield, and he will be forced out of bounds. What a great way to start the game for HD Woodson. They'll take over with absolutely great field position after that return by Sneed. They'll start over with excellent field position after that return by Sneed. Now coming into this one for HD Woodson, coming off a dominant victory over the Woodson Tigers. One thing they want to do, I think they just want to continue to play smart football. Quarterback number 7, Novon Lee, had a really good game, though the stat sheet may not show it. Made some excellent decisions, excellent choices. Let's see what they do here tonight. Lee will come out in the shotgun, now the empty formation with Sneed as the up back, and he'll throw a quick pass. That'll be number 4. On the reception, looks like Ballou is all over it. Great job by the Knights. That'll be number 4. Omar Satterfield on the reception will be met by a host of Knights. Bring up second down. Now for Ballou, coming into this one after being routed by the Crimson Tide, 58-0. What Dunbar wants to do, kind of want to just get their mojo back. Kind of want to have a better game against HD. See what they'll do. The handoff will be to Sneed, who we saw with that big return. And he'll be tackled for a minimal gain. Looks like a gain of about 2. As I alluded to for the Knights, what you want to do coming into this one, you really just want to play better football. You want to be more competitive. Win or lose, you want to get some points on the board, and you want to keep HD Woodson out of the end zone. This will be HD coming out in the king set. Let's see if they hand it to Sneed. Nope. Lee will drop back this time. Under pressure. He'll evade. He can do it himself with his legs. Gets outside. Turns the corner. And he will be tackled at about the 5-yard line. Looks like he got some good extension. And he'll be tackled. That'll be enough for a first down and then some. I'll bring up first down and goal. Ball looks to be spotted at about the 5-yard line. Again, back to what I said about Lee last week in that Wilson game. Made some really great decisions. Some really played with a lot of poise that you want to see from a senior quarterback. Let's see if they put it back in his hands. Looks like they'll give Ballou the jump. That'll be half a distance to the goal. Let's get a referee's call. Yep, it will be encroachment. That'll be half a distance to the goal. Ball will be spotted. Looks to be at about the 3-yard line now. See if HD Woodson can end this drive with some points. Set up by the great return by Kayvon Sneed. The opening kickoff. See if they can finish it off. Maybe hand it off to Sneed. Now you at the 3. That's exactly what they do. Sneed is in for the touchdown. Kayvon Sneed. That'll be his 5th touchdown of the year. Touchdown, Kayvon Sneed. And HD Woodson strikes first in this HD versus Ballou matchup. Again, if you're HD Woodson, that's exactly what you want to do. And one thing about that HD Woodson drive that I love so much, that was the most impressive to me, no penalties. And there's a snap going for 2. Nice cutback by Lee. And go ahead and tackle on 2, HD Woodson. After that great return by Kayvon Sneed, he finishes the drive off with a 3-yard touchdown. HD Woodson leads 8-0. After the touchdown by Woodson, they'll get set to kick off. It'll be number 13. Amari Thomas set to kick off, and there's the kick. Ballou gets set for the return. Heard a lot about number 2, and that is not a bad return out to the 35. That'll be number 2, John Thompson, on the return. And that's what Zion Pearson, this Ballou offensive takeover, will take over. Zion Pierce, who we saw in 2019 as a freshman for the Bell Griffins, now QB1 here at Ballou. At the helm of this Knights offense. Not sure what the holdup is. Looks like the officials are getting an equipment check under control. As you can see, Pierce showing some great leadership skills as he is one of the team captains, helping out in that as well. Good job by these officials. Got to make sure our student athletes are safe. And I like to say that not only do our officials, but most of all our athletic trainers across the board in DCIAA, I think they do a really great job in ensuring the safety of our student athletes. If you come to a DCPS school, a DCIAA school, that's one thing you won't have to worry about. Your kid will be safe and taken care of. But nonetheless, it'll be Pierce as he sends the man in motion now in the empty set. There's the snap. Pierce will look. Pierce will throw. And it is intercepted. That'll be number 2, Jayshawn Fillmore. Jumping the screen and picking that pass off. But hold up. You do have a penalty on the play. Nonetheless, I do believe that the ball will remain in HD Woodson's possession. But nonetheless, what a play by what a great play by Fillmore. Read the screen, jumped it, bam, picked off. It's a great play by Fillmore. Looks like we have an unsportsmanlike conduct. Looks like it'll be charged to HD Woodson. And looks like we may repeat. I still think it'll be HD Woodson's possession, as Coach Fuller looks to be arguing his case. We'll take a TV timeout as the officials get a spot of the ball. It will remain HD Woodson's ball. Again, great play by Fillmore to read that screen and pick that pass off. It'll be Lee at the helm. Lee will take a snap, drop back, looks, and the pass is behind his receiver. Maybe a little confusion. Nonetheless, that'll bring up 2nd down. I mentioned it about Ballou prior to that first offensive drive. What they wanted to do was play a lot better football. Want to keep HD Woodson out of the end zone and want to put points on the board for themselves. So far in this one, after HD Woodson scoring on their opening drive and that interception thrown by Pierce, not a good start to the game for the Knights. We'll see if it gets better. You guys here playing in the background. Let's see if HD Woodson takes flight and goes up top. Nope, they'll hand it off to Sneed, and Sneed looks like he was dead to right in the backfield. Will be tackled. Will be forced out of bounds. First man there looks to be number 55, Nico Brown for the Knights. Great penetration by Brown. Knife blowing that pass up, blowing that play up. That may have been number 50, Isaiah Hall. Nonetheless, great play by that front seven of Ballou. That'll bring up 3rd down and long for HD. Definitely expect HD to go to the air here. Looks like Fillmore's going to have to leave the game for a play. I'm not sure the situation or the issue. But into the game would be number 13, Amari Thomas, who we saw kicking off. Wouldn't be surprised to see Lee as he take the snap. Nope, he's going to hand it right off to Sneed. Oh, what a cutback by Sneed, and what a block by Thomas. Kayvon Sneed still on his feet, and he will be tackled inside the 5-yard line. What a block right there by Thomas, right there on the edge. Oh, my goodness. Receivers that can block like that, I feel the same way about them that I feel about cornerbacks and defensive backs who like to tackle. They can come play for me. I'll sign them right now. I guarantee you I would. It's important. The little things that matter. One of the better blocking receivers that I grew up watching, NFL receivers, Anquan Bolden and Steve Smith. Great blocking receivers. That sets a good receiver, in my opinion. That separates a good receiver from a great receiver, if you're asking me. And that was a great block right there by Thomas to spring Kayvon Sneed after that great cutback. It'll be 1st and goal, and they'll hand it to Sneed again. Sneed outside, touchdown, HD Woodson. Kayvon Sneed was his 2nd touchdown of the game. And they'll send his team up 14-0 with a 2-point conversion pending. Another great drive by HD Woodson. Very impressed. So one thing about that game against Wilson, came out just a bit sloppy. But this time looks like they're locked in. And looks like they're making it, and looks like they're going to be intentional about establishing their run. You see Kayvon Sneed already with 2 scores. It'll be Lee in to kick the extra point. Put his team up 15-0. Nope, it'll be a fake. And that fake will go absolutely nowhere. Great job by the Knights. But nonetheless, HD Woodson up by 2 scores. They lead 14-0 with 7:49 left here in the 1st quarter. After the 2nd touchdown run by Sneed, Thomas, who we saw with that great block, will kick off. It'll be number 2, Thompson, on the return. Like he got some good blocking in front of him. And he'll get out to the 35-yard line. Not a bad return by Thompson. Zion Pearson, this Knights offense will come back onto the field. Let's see if they can have a better start to their drive than they had on the first drive, where the first play was a turnover. Let's see if they can have a better Knights will come out in the shotgun. Sneed will be joined in the backfield by his running back in the shotgun formation. And HD Woodson will jump off sides. That'll be encroachment. Yep, that's an easy call. It was number 31. Michael Bolton jumping. HD Woodson. That'll bring up 1st and 5 for the Knights. Pierce calls an audible. He'll send Thompson in motion. Here's the snap. Pierce will sprint out. And he'll keep it himself, and he'll pick up a first down and get out of bounds. Great job right there by Pierce. And that'll be a first down, HD Woodson. Ballou. Again, that's a great job right there by Pierce. It'll be 1st and 10, ball spotted. The 34. At the 46. And it's the snap. Pierce will drop back. He'll look under pressure, steps up, and he'll slide. That's a good job. He'll pick up about 2, but we do have a penalty on the play. Looks like it'll be holding charge to the Knights. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. And bring up 1st and 15. That'll bring up 2nd and 15. Looks to be 2nd and 20. And snap Pierce. Look back. Good pressure. He'll take his shot, and it is overthrown. Looks like he had Thompson. Looks like he had Thompson right down the seam. Pass is overthrown. Looks like we do have a penalty on the play. Looks like it was charged to the Knights. We're having too many men on the field. And I'll bring up 2nd down. Looks like it'll be a timeout. Timeout charge to the Knights. Timeout comes with 6:55 left here in the 1st quarter. After the Knights timeout, Pierce will come out under center. And that'll be a false start. Yeah, that was an easy call, and that'll back the Knights up. It'll be Pierce once again under center, and he'll hand it off, but HD Woodson is all over it. That'll be number 55, Martino Young. I said this last week in the Wilson game. Young making that number 55 on the HD Woodson defensive line look really good. A lot of you DCIAA historians or a lot of Woodson fans may know that number 55 is very synonymous over the years with really great defensive linemen. Most recently, Keyshawn Hunter, Jalen Twyman, who is now with the Minnesota Vikings. About 10 or so years ago, Joshua Tillman, part of 2 of those HD Woodson championships in the late 2000s. As Pierce will roll out. Looks like he has a man right there. Looks like he want to take a shot, and he will. He'll throw, and it is intercepted. Is it intercepted? That is intercepted. HD Woodson will take over. That'll be number 24, Malik Lewis on the interception. After the HD Woodson interception, Leo Fine. Oh, that's on the ground. Wow, that's one thing you won't see out of Josiah Young, coughing up the rock. Wow. Ballou turns it over. HD Woodson gives it right back, and the Knights will take right back over. Very surprising to see Young fumble. Even the best fumble. But Ballou will take right back over. HD Woodson with a gift to the Knights. Because by all means, HD Woodson goes up by 3 scores with 5 minutes left in the first quarter. It is not a pretty sight. But nonetheless, Ballou, after HD Woodson turns it over, they'll take over at the 42-yard line. Pierce will come out in the shotgun with 3 receivers to his left. It's snap. Under pressure. He'll look. He'll throw. And it is complete. That'll be number 2. That'll be John Thompson. And for the first time tonight, Ballou enters HD Woodson territory. Great job by Pierce to find him. Find Thompson streaking across the middle. That'll bring up first down and 10. Ball spotted now at the HD Woodson 48. Let's see if Ballou can get in the end zone here. They still send Thompson in motion. And snap. Pierce had pretty good protection. That was pretty good protection from my vantage point. Not sure what he saw. Maybe he saw an alley. Maybe he thought he could go pick up some pretty good yardage on the ground. That obviously was not the case. And he will be sacked. That'll bring up second and long. As they'll send a man in motion, bring it into an empty set. Thomas will go in motion this time. And Zion Pierce will be sacked. Not sure what the play call was, but Michael Bolton says, I like that play call. Let me go tear it up. Michael Bolton with the sack. I'm not sure what that play call was. That might have been the Michael Bolton special for Ballou. Not sure about that one. That was one of those gimme plays, and that'll bring up third and long. And just like that, a promising drive is no longer a good promise for the Knights. See if they can make something out of it. They'll come out 3-by-1 set. And they'll motion it to a 2-by-2 set. It's Pierce in the shotgun. HD Woodson looks like they're in the cover 2. There's snap, knowing Ballou's going to the air. Play is blown dead. Looks like we had some motion before the snap. That's exactly what it'll be. It'll be a false start charge to the Knights. And that'll back them up even further. I say it every week. Penalties, miscommunications, things that an offense or a defense can control, things that you can control as a team, you have to eliminate. You have to eliminate. You're not going to win with these type of mistakes. You're not going to win like that. Got to clean those things up. Blown coverages, miscommunications in the backfield, bad snaps, penalties. You're not going to win at any level of football like that. I'm going to bring up third and Malcolm X. His snap. Pierce under heavy pressure, able to evade the rush for a moment. but not for too long. That'll be number 13, Amari Thomas on the sack. Looks like we do have a penalty on the play. Like there may have been some motion prior to the snap or a hold. As Ballou looks like they're going to bring on their punting unit. It's like the official was checking the penalty. Yeah, that penalty will be declined and they'll bring up 4th down. That drive was promising for the Knights, but it fizzled. Some miscommunications early on that sprint out. Looks like Pierce may have been designed to go to the left. Pierce sprinted out to the right into Michael Bolton, picked up a sack. Then a penalty, and then another sack on 3rd down, bringing up 4th down. It'll be Thompson set to punt it away. It'll be Kayvon Sneed. And number 20, Zaire Kennedy, set to return. High snaps. Thomas is able to corral it. Not a bad decision to go ahead and just try to keep it himself. And H.D. Woodson will take over with excellent field position. It'll be 1st down for H.D. As Lee will take his shot, he'll find Philma. Oh, that's too easy. Touchdown, H.D. Woodson. H.D. Woodson here in the 1st quarter goes up by 3 scores. Man, that was too easy. Good throw, good catch, touchdown. I don't think it gets much better than that, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be Jayshon Fillmore with his 2nd touchdown in same amount of weeks. And we also saw him earlier with an interception on the Knights. And the extra point is good. And just like that, 20-0, H.D. Woodson over the Knights. After the touchdown from Lita Fillmore, H.D. Woodson will get set to kick it away. It'll be Thompson set to return. H.D. will onside it. Good job by the Knights to recover it. And the Knights to take over with pretty good field position. Let's see if they can do something on this drive. Gotta be able to get something going. The 1st drive, they stalled. 1st drive, interception. 2nd drive, interception. 3rd drive, punt. They gotta get something going offensively. Yes, down 21-0 in the 1st quarter. Doesn't look good at all. But Ballou is still kind of a young team, and they do have a 1st-year head coach. 2nd-year head coach, 1st season head coach. But I want to see, are they going to just throw in the towel? Are they just going to give up? Are they going to quit? I don't believe this. I don't believe that's what we'll see out of the Knights. But at this point, you do kind of want to start to be able to perfect some things. At least get some type of offensive flow going. Let's see what happens. 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 46. Zion Pierce. Have a quick stoppage of play. And they will be underway. And there's the referee's whistle. We'll get this drive underway. H.D. Woodson, single high safety. Looks like they're in man. There's the snap. Pierce will take a shot. And it is incomplete. Oh, my goodness. No way. What a throw right there by Snead, and John Thompson just straight up dropped it. I don't think you can ask your quarterback to make a much better throw than that one. That should have been 6. That should have been 6 today, tomorrow, and on Sunday. But second down. You got to capitalize on opportunities like that. If I'm Ballou, I might attack. I might take another shot. Attack this man-to-man and single high safety that HD Woodson is playing. Now look, HD looks like they switched to a cover 2. Oh, nice move by Pierce. And he'll get out of bounds. Great job right there to evade the rush. And that'll be holding charge to Ballou. That'll push him back even further. It'll bring up 2nd and 32 after the penalty is enforced. Pierce will come out under center and offset out. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that'll be number 9, Javon Anderson, coming up from that linebacker position. Boom, yes sir. What a hit. That's how you play linebacker. Read, react, come downhill. HD Woodson has a history of having pretty good linebackers. As we have 2 former HD linebackers coaching in this game, Deontay Jackson and Chris Jones. 2 linebackers who have made a play just like that one. I like that. Good job right there by Anderson. I'll bring up 3rd and long. We're at the end of the quarter. Nope. Ballou will get the snap off. Pierce will take a shot. Pass is caught. And let's see, he'll get out of bounds. And that is how we'll end the first quarter. At the end of 1, it's been all HD Woodson as they lead 21-0 over the Knights. Make sure you guys keep it locked right here to TSDN. You're watching our Game Time Game of the Week. Welcome back to the start of the second quarter. First quarter was all HD Woodson. Kayvon Snead found the end zone twice. And then Novon Lee and Jayshon Fillmore hooked up for a touchdown pass. Brings us to our 21-0 score. Coming into this quarter, we'll make our way to halftime. If I'm HD Woodson, I want to do exactly what I've been doing. I don't think I'm gonna change anything. I think I'm gonna just keep playing. I'm gonna stay with the game plan that we have established. We're gonna establish our run game. We're gonna keep handing the ball to Kayvon Snead. We're gonna keep playing stout defense and keep shutting the Knights down. If I'm HD, that's exactly what I want to do. 1st and 10, ball spot at 37. It'll be Pierce on the sprint out. Pierce under pressure. Able to evade the rush. And picks up, looks like maybe about 2 to 3 yards on that play. Good job by the HD Woodson D-line, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now for Ballou, as they get ready to punt it away. Offensively, you got to, HD Woodson's playing some really stout defense, taking nothing away from them. But Ballou, what they have to do, they can't shoot themselves in the foot. Penalties, and they get behind the chains. Turnovers, come on. I say it every week. You're not going to win like that. So if I'm Ballou, that's one thing that I want to clean up. Just play smarter football. Though you may be a bit outmatched, got to play smarter football. It'll be Thompson set to kick it away. And that'll be a short punt. And it'll go out of bounds at about the 40-yard line, and that's where the Knights will, that's where the Warriors will take over. HD Woodson will take over on offense. Looks like we have a penalty on the play. Looks like that'll be delay a game charge to HD. Or back him up. No. It's actually encroachment charge to Ballou. Official pointed the wrong way. There's a snap. It'll be a handoff to Sneed, and Sneed will be tackled in the backfield. That's a great play right there. That'll be number 21, Khalil Burgess on the tackle. Great job by Burgess, knifing in. It'll be a great job by Burgess, knifing in, making that tackle. Again, that's the type of thing, if you're Ballou, even though you're behind by 3 scores, that's type of fight you want to keep up. You don't want to just phone it in the rest of the game just because you're down by 3 scores. That's not what a football team does. They'll bring up 2nd down. There's the snap. Lee will roll out under pressure. He'll throw. Passes incomplete. It's a good throw right there by Lee. But Satterfield unable to come up with it. We saw a lot of that last week in the game versus Woodson. Lee made some really great throws, but his receivers didn't do him any favors. As HD Woodson continues in this season, they have a couple big games coming up. Dunbar, with Rose. In a couple weeks, they'll have Dunbar, and they'll have Roosevelt. 2 big games, but you don't want to be making a whole lot of mistakes if you're HD. Gotta bring up 3rd down. It's snap. Lee will look. Under pressure. Able to evade the rush. And he will be tackled. That'll be number 21 once again. Burgess on the tackle. And that'll bring up... Nope, that'll be a 1st down. Lee able to pick up a 1st down. Good job right there by Lee. Looks like it was going to be close. Great job right there by Lee, knowing where the chains are and going to pick up a 1st down. Keeping this drive alive. Appreciate y'all keeping it locked right here to TSDN. It's Ballou versus HD Woodson, game of the week. It'll be 1st and 10. Looks like Ballou's going to send some pressure. It's a snap. HD will hand it off. That'll be number 20, Zaire Kennedy on the carry. And that'll be a gain of about 2. Giving Kayvon Sneed a blow. I'll bring up 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard gain by Kennedy. Kennedy will remain in the game. And they'll hand it to him again. And this time he's able to pick up close to a 1st down. Let's see if they'll give him the spot. Oh, he'll be just a yard shy. Gonna bring up 3rd down and short. I expect to see H.D. Woodson just go ahead and keep it on the ground here. Hand it to Kennedy once again. Pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I would be surprised to see anything different. Kennedy has carried the ball well on this drive. As H.D. will come out in the shotgun. The up back, yep, and they'll hand it to Kennedy again. Kennedy with some patience. Zaire Kennedy inside the 20. And it'll be tackled. But he's able to pick up a first down and much, much more. Good run right there by Kennedy. It's a good play call right there. Good, simple, smart play call. Kennedy's been running the ball well on this drive. And again, I wouldn't be surprised to see them hand it to him once more. Or maybe even keep Ballou honest. Maybe some type of sprint out with Lee. Nope, they'll hand it to Kennedy again. No, actually, Lee will keep it himself. What a play fake. And no, Von Lee does it once again, takes it himself. Touchdown, H.D. Woodson. H.D. now up by 4 scores. That's a great play call right there. It's Kennedy with some really great runs, picked up some pretty good yardage on that drive. Was able to set up that read option fake. Get Ballou thinking you're gonna hand it to Kennedy once again. Let him pick up some more good yardage. Lee snatches that thing out of there, takes it right up the middle where the linebackers would be. Touchdown, H.D. Woodson. It's a great play call. Great play call. It'll be Lee set to kick the extra point. Put his team up 28-0. And that'll be a penalty. That'll be on Ballou. Looks like they tried to jump the snap count. But that'll be a penalty. That'll make it a little easier for Lee. HD sends their offense back on the field. Looks like they're going to go ahead and go for 2 here. See if they hand it to Sneed. That's exactly what they do. Sneed will bounce it in and tackle on 2. And with 8:16 left here in the first half, H.D. Woodson up big, 29-0 over the Knights. H.D. Woodson will get set to kick it away. And there's the kick. It'll be Thompson to return it for the Knights. And he'll be tackled inside the 25-yard line. And that's where the Knights will take over on offense. With 8:08 left here in the first half, let's see if the Knights can get something going. As Pierce will take a shot, and that is overthrown. He was looking for number 5. And that'll be incomplete. Looks like he was looking for DeMonte West. Pass was extremely overthrown. That'll bring up second down. It's been all H.D. Woodson in this one. Playing well on both sides of the ball. 3 sacks so far for the defense. 2 interceptions. Very impressive job. They're pitching a shutout so far in the first half. Pierce will look. He's going to take a shot. And it is incomplete. Looks like West wants a flag. Doesn't look like he's going to get one. And that'll be to bring up third down. There's a penalty on the play. Penalty was in the backfield. That'll be, looks like it'll be a holding charge to the Knights. Much to the chagrin of the Knights players. Again, Ballou not doing themselves any favors. After the penalty is enforced, it'll be Ballou comes out in the trips bunch formation. And looks like we have a timeout. Timeout will be charged to the HD Woodson Warriors. Timeout comes with 7:57 left here in the first half. Here's the referee's whistle. That'll bring up 3rd down and 20. Again, as HD Woodson looks like they're going to come out in the cover two. Looks like they're going to play the pass here. Good play call right there for Ballou. Just go ahead and call it dive and just punt it away. I'm not mad at that play call. As you are deep in your own zone, last thing you want is to turn the ball over. Didn't have HD Woodson inside the 20, 30, or 30-yard line. Actually looks like they're going to go for it. Not sure. Not sure why they ran a dive. They were going to go ahead and go for it right here on 3rd. No, that was actually 2nd. Just come out in the shotgun. Twin set. As they'll send Thomas in motion. Going to sprint out. Under pressure, he'll throw. Finds Thompson. Nice move by Thompson, but an even better open field tackle by Fillmore. That'll bring up 4th down. And Ballou will send on their punting unit. That's kind of been what the gist has been for the night so far in this one. It's nice to get set to punt it away. It'll be Sneed and Kennedy back to return. Both of which have ran the ball pretty well so far in this one. Sneed with 2 scores. And it'll be Thompson set to punt it away. See if we can get a good snap here. Good snap. And the kick is away. And it'll take a nobody bounce, and it'll be down at the 40-yard line. And that's where the HD Woodson Warriors, leading by 29, will take over on offense. Woodson will take over on offense. With just under 6 minutes left, definitely expect them to still try to go get some more points. They'll hand it to Sneed. Sneed will bounce it back inside. And that's a good tackle right there. That'll be number 3. Avante McCray on the tackle for the Knights. That's number 1, Kayvon Sneed on the carry. As we approach halftime, looks like we do have a penalty on the play. Looks like it'll be holding against Woodson. That'll cost them 10 yards. But as I mentioned, as we get ready to go to halftime, if I'm HD Woodson, what I want to do, I kind of want to keep doing what I've been doing so far in this one. Gotten a bit sloppy with the penalties. Especially as we saw in that opening drive, they had 0 penalties. Drove it right down the field for a touchdown. Definitely like to see another drive of that caliber. I think that's the only thing, if I'm HD, I want to clean up. They'll set up a screen play to Satterfield, and he will be tackled once again. That's number 21. Khalil Burgess on the tackle. Burgess with some really good tackles in this one so far. Burgess with some really good open field tackles so far in this one. There's the snap. Good throw right there by Lee. He'll find Thomas. across the middle. Looks like a gain of about 11. Looks like the Knights are going to take a timeout. Timeout comes with 3:57 left here in the first half. After the timeout, HD is going to take a shot. Looking for Fillmore once again. Pass is overthrown. And that'll bring up 4th down. Leo take the snap under heavy pressure, able to evade the rush. He's going to keep it himself this time. And he'll take a shot, but he'll pick up a first down in the process. First down, HD Woodson. Leo take the snap. Looks like they was trying to find Kennedy in the flats. Pass will fall incomplete. It's like HD Woodson may be trying a few different things here. Kayvon Sneed re-enters the ball game. Let's see if they hand it to Sneed here. Yeah, that's exactly what they'll do. And Sneed will break one tackle, but won't get far. Looks like a gain of about 5 on that play. Chicago continue to roll down as we get closer to halftime. Now under 2 minutes, under 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Going into halftime, again, like the game's pretty much out of reach. As Leo handed to Sneed one more time. Great job right there by the Knights front four. That'll be number 50. Isaiah Hall on the tackle. From Ballou, from head coach Kenny Brown, the one thing I want to see out of my team is just a little smarter play. Had some penalties, some missed opportunities. Had the drop pass by Thompson that could have been a touchdown. Those 2 interceptions early. False starts. Had a couple delay of game penalties. Want to clean those things up. It'll be a timeout. HD Woodson timeout comes with 1:42 left here in the first half. After the Woodson timeout, it'll be 4th down. It'll be Lee on the sprint out. Looks like he's going to pull it down, keep it himself, and he'll go get a first down and get out of bounds. Again, another great decision right there by Lee. So a lot of that last week against Wilson. Very smart. He knows, very good poise, which is what you want out of a senior quarterback. Knows when to pull the ball down, and do it with his legs, go pick up some yards, in that case a first down. Knows when to find the check down. Just really good poise, great decision making. That's what you want out of your senior quarterback. Great job right there by Lee. Gonna bring up 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 18. See if HD Woodson takes a shot to the end zone. Looks like Lee will look under pressure, and he'll throw off his back foot, and it's intercepted by Burgess. Burgess, and he'll be tackled by Lee. Khalil Burgess continues his absolute stunner of a game. Khalil Burgess picks that pass off, returns it into HD Woodson territory. It's a great job by Burgess. Playing that hook to curl. Picking that pass off and returning to the good ways in the HD Woodson territory. Now let's see if Ballou can take that, as that gives them a little bit of life and some momentum. Let's see if they can use that, put some points on the board right here before halftime. 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 44. Excuse me, at the 47. There's the snap. They'll hand it to Thompson, and Thompson will be tackled just about immediately. That'll be number 8, Donovan McClain, on the tackle. Looks like we have an injured player on the field. It'll be an official timeout. As we're now under 1 minute left, see if Ballou can make something happen. It'll be 2nd and 11. There's the snap, and he will be sacked. That'll be number 13, Amari Thomas, and number 31, Michael Bolton. One of those, they exchange text messages, say, hey, I'll meet you at the quarterback. That'll be a sack, and that looks like that's how we'll end the first half. Yeah, Blue's gonna let it tick down. And at the end of the first half, it's been all HD Woodson as they lead Ballou 29-0 here in this DCIAA Stars Division matchup. Make sure you guys keep it locked right here at TSDN. You're watching our Game Time Game of the Week. Welcome back for the start of the second half. Appreciate you guys keeping it locked right here to TSDN. It's been all HD Woodson so far in this one as we'll start the second half. So they lead 29-0 over the Knights. It'll be Amari Thomas, who we saw with a sack earlier, set to kick it away. It's the Knights who get set to receive. And the second half is underway. And that'll be a live ball, and it'll be recovered by the Knights. And Ballou will take over, looking to get something going offensively. Zion Pierce still at the helm for the Knights. Still looking to get something going here in the second half. Comes out, trips to his right, and he'll hand it off to Burgess, who we saw earlier with an interception. Ooh, good hit right there by Young. Gain of about 2 on the play. Again, as I said, for the Knights, as we're going into halftime, what you want to be able to do really just play smarter football. Yes, I understand a lot of people say, well, Chris, I mean, they are outmatched. This HD Woodson team is really good, and they're still building. Yes, that's very true. But one thing you want to do and you want to start to work on, you want to start to perfect, is playing smart football. See if they're able to do that as Burgess goes in motion. And that'll be Thomas with yet another sack. Not sure what that play call is. That sprint out looks like they're trying to get the defensive end to crash down. It hasn't fooled Thomas at all tonight. He's been all over it. So I'm not sure exactly what they're trying to accomplish with that sprint out. But again, Thomas, as well as Michael Bolton, number 31. Both of them have been all over it so far in this one. Looks like Blue will rush it to the line, trying to get this play off before they get a delay of game penalty. It's the snap. They are able to get it off under heavy pressure. And once again, it'll be Amari Thomas. That'll be his third sack of the ball game. Amari Thomas making his case for player of the game. Very impressive performance, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Ballou gets set to punt it away. Be number 50. Isaiah Hall set to punt it away. It'll be number 1, Kayvon Sneed. Back to receive. Like a little bit of confusion. Nice one, missing a player. And it'll be a snap over his head, and that'll set up H.D. Woodson with as about perfect field position as you can get. Looks like it'll be 1st and goal from the 2. H.D. Woodson's offense will take over. After the turnover on downs, they'll hand it to Sneed, and Kayvon Sneed has his 3rd touchdown of the ball game. Kayvon Sneed with a 3-piece touchdown, H.D. Woodson. That'll extend HD's lead 35-0. With the extra point pending. It'll be Lee set to kick the extra point. And that'll be blocked. Extra point attempt is no good, but nonetheless, H.D. Woodson up huge right now, 35-0, with 8:53 left in the 3rd quarter. After Kayvon Sneed punches it in for his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, Amari Thomas, who also has his own 3-piece, 3 sacks so far in this one, gets set to kick it away. And there's the kick. It'll be a short swib kick. And nice to get set for the return. And he'll be tackled inside the 30. That'll be number 3, Ricky Farr. Good open field tackle right there by Farr. It's number 11. On the return. And nice to take over on offense, looking to get something going offensively. 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 27 for the Knights. Pierce will come out in the shotgun. And H.D. Woodson, that'll be an encroachment charged against them. That'll give Ballou 5 yards to start this drive. Under heavy pressure, Thomas and Bolton were looking to meet at the quarterback, but he'll throw and a pass will fall incomplete, just shy, just short. And the pass will fall incomplete. That'll bring up second down. My goodness, you guys saw Michael Bolton blow past that tackle on that play. Bolton and Thomas, they've been having their way with that Knights offensive line so far tonight. Thomas with 3 sacks, Bolton with 1 of his own. They'll bring up second down and 5 after the incompletion. Still sending the man in motion. There's the snap. They'll hand it to Burgess. And Burgess get next to nothing. That'll be number 8. Donovan McLean, first man nail in the tackle. Looks like a loss of maybe about 1. We're now approaching the 6-minute mark here in the third quarter. Appreciate you guys keeping it locked right here at TSDN. You're watching our Game Time Game of the Week between HD, Woodson, and Ballou. You guys love some DCIAA football. We welcome you to subscribe right here to TSDN, your #1 media source for DCIAA football, as well as volleyball, girls and boys soccer, and we'll have other sports for you throughout this academic school year. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Knights. This Pierce has trips to his left. Actually, he'll hand it off to Burgess. And Burgess, oh man. Looks like Burgess might have been able to pick up a first down, but Ricky Farr comes up and cleans that play. Cleans up the play. Didn't even really make the tackle, more so ran a rough shot into his own man, which led to the tackle being made. That's how you play, right? That's how you come up and make a hit right there. Good job by Ricky Farr. Gotta bring up 4th down. Not surprised to see the Knights going for it here. They'll come out in trips to the right. Bunch trips to the right of Pierce. Looks like HD Woodson's thinking about sending some pressure. They do not. Pierce will take a shot, and it's almost picked off. That'll be a turnover on downs, and HD Woodson will take over. HD will take over after the turnover on downs, and they'll hand it to Kayvon Sneed. Sneed with 3 touchdowns so far in this one. That'll be 5 touchdowns in 2 games for Kayvon Sneed. I'm gonna be surprised to see HD handed to him once again. So we're now approaching the 3-minute mark left here in the third quarter. That's exactly what they do. And great job right there by the Knights. Once again, that'll be number 50, Isaiah Hall. Called that name a lot for that Knights defense. Sneed will come out for a play, and in comes Jair Kennedy, who we saw earlier, middle of the second quarter, with a pretty good drive going. Let's set the Warriors up with a touchdown. There's the snap. It'll be Lee. Kind of a wacky snap, able to corral it, and he'll keep it himself. Burgess had him, unable to get him, and he'll pick up a first down. Once again, great job by Lee. Seen it for 2 straight weeks now. Great decision making by Novon Lee. Very impressed. I'm very impressed with the poise and the decision making he has. Looks like we have a timeout. Nope. It'll be a penalty charge to HD. Looks like it was holding. That'll march him back 10 yards. I'll bring up 3rd down and long. Looking forward for Ballou. They're still looking to secure that 4th playoff spot. A big matchup for them will be against Woodson. For HD, they got a couple big games coming up as Leo take the snap. Under pressure, he'll find Kennedy in the flats. Oh, nice move by Kennedy. Kennedy still on his feet. 10-5, they're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Jair Kennedy. Great moves by Kennedy. And that'll be a touchdown, HD Woodson. And we officially have a 40-burger on the board. 41-0 HD Woodson over Ballou after that touchdown by Kennedy. It'll be Lee set to kick the extra point. It'll be his 2nd touchdown pass of the game. And actually, looks like we're going to... Nope, actually they're able to get it off. It'll be a fake, and it'll be batted down by the Knights. And at the end of 3, it's been all HD. 41-0 over the Knights. Make sure you guys keep it locked right here for the 4th quarter of this TSDN Game of the Week. For the start of the 4th quarter, HD Woodson will get set to kick off. And there's the kick. That one will go into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. And the Knights will take it. That'll be a touchback. The Knights will take over at the 20-yard line. Be a sprint out. That'll be a throw. Good. Again, good accurate throw right there by Pierce. That'll be number 4. Chris Showell on the reception. Bring up 2nd down and 5 after the reception. Pierce again under heavy pressure. He'll be sacked once again. This time it'll be number 44. Jeremiah Jones for HD Woodson. It's HD Woodson defensive line. Oh, man. Again, whatever they want. It looks like we have an injured player on the field. It'll be an official timeout. After the injured player is helped off the field, it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Knights. Now approaching the 9-minute mark left in this one. Looks like that may be a false start charge to the Knights. But that'll be a false start, and that'll cost them 5, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. I want to mention this. This Knights team is still a young team. First year head coach, technically, as we didn't have a season last year. So there's still a lot of growing for this team to do. And he'll be sacked. That'll be number 8. Donovan McClain on the sack. That's pretty much been the story for the Knights in this one. Again, as I was mentioning, still a young team with a new head coach. So pretty much Coach Kenny Brown is really building from scratch. Just like in anything, just like when you're building anything, whether it be a business, a team, an organization, a community, it's going to take time. You're going to have games, you're going to have moments, you're going to have situations where it is bad, and that's what this game has been for the Knights. Looks like we have a timeout charge to the Knights. Timeout comes with 7:38 left in the ball game. After the Knights timeout, they'll get set to punt it away. It'll be number 6. Set to punt. High snap, he's able to corral it, and he gets the punt away, a short punt. And it'll take a big Ballou bounce, and it'll be down at about the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 30. For the Warriors, we have a quarterback change. Looks like Novon Lee may be done for the evening. Great performance by him, 2 scores. Snap, it'll be a nice move right there by the running back. Looks like he's gonna go all the way. Touchdown, H.D. Woodson. That'll be number 28, Allen Austin. Ooh, what a run. One thing I do like about games like this, you'll see your freshmen, your sophomore players get a lot of tick. And that's exactly what that was. Austin getting his opportunity, man, and say, this is my opportunity to carry the ball. I may not, especially in the next few weeks, I may not get many more. Let me take advantage of this. Bam, touchdown, H.D. Woodson. Great job right there by the Warriors. To go along with 3 Kayvon Snead touchdowns. Austin tacks on one of his own. And then we also had Kennedy with a touchdown reception. Great performance here by H.D. Woodson. Looking to go about 48. And the extra point attempt is no good. But it'll still be 47-0. HD over Ballou. It'll be time to set the kickoff after the touchdown by Austin. And there's the kick. Knights will get set to return. That'll be number 11. On the return. Number 3 minutes left. Knights will take over. Looking to just we'll close this one out. Go back to the drawing board. Going forward, if the Knights want to secure that 4th playoff spot, pretty sure the first 3 in the Stars division will be between H.D., Roosevelt, and Dunbar. But the battle for that 4th seed will be between, in my opinion, Wilson and this Ballou team. Ballou has a few things that they gonna have to clean up if they want to battle Woodson for that 4th seed. Moving forward, HD Woodson with some pretty big games coming up in the next month. They'll have Roosevelt, and then they'll have Dunbar. Pierce is able to evade the rush, but then he'll be tackled. That'll be Ricky Farr once again. So now under the 2-minute mark. Again, as I mentioned, HD Woodson going to be in a battle for that 1st through number 3 seed. These next few games are really going to decide. This next month is going to decide how we go into the playoffs in the DCIAA Stars division. Now hand it off. Looks like that's Burgess, who's had a good game himself defensively with an interception, 5 tackles. Great game by Burgess. It's like Ballou is just gonna let the clock run out. And HD Woodson will get out of here with a victory. Appreciate you guys keeping it locked right here to TSDN. Game of the week next week be Roosevelt and Dunbar. Big game, big matchup. Potential Turkey Bowl preview. And I think that'll just about do it. Maybe one more play by the Knights, and we'll go ahead and get out of here. Knights might even, looks like we're gonna let it run out. It's been all HD Woodson, and that's how it'll end. 47-0, the Warriors defeat the Knights in our game of the week. Appreciate you guys keeping it locked right here to TSDN. Welcome you to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.